Well, I just went and bought something, and I feel like
I bought the best thing that I could possibly buy, but at the cost of an arm and a leg, as a lot of us would say. But
anyway, nevertheless, let's get ready. Let's get going straight to this video. And I'll tell you and I'll show you. You probably can see by the title, but I just went and purchased something crazy today. And I don't know how I feel about it. I feel happy. I feel, kind of like I've spent too much, but hey, it's the MacBook Pro maxed out version. It has 1 terabyte of storage on there. And so yeah, everything is maxed out on the 15-inch MacBook Pro 2019. And it just does not have the full storage capacity of 4 terabytes. It has 1 terabyte of storage. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I can read some stuff off the back here. Actually, I'm going to have a cheesy little pop-up somewhere around here, and you'll see the specs, and we'll just go from there. Anyway, nevertheless, you've seen enough unboxings. I'm just going to open it up, and I'll show you what the product looks like. All right, here's the MacBook in all of its glory. It has a little bit more weight to it. It's not that much heavier than my 13-inch. Oh, by the way, if you guys are watching, my 13-inch MacBook Pro is right there docked into my screen in the back. So I've been using that, and the reason why I went with the 13-inch MacBook Pro is just because, I mean, I have an expensive computer. That computer is expensive. It's $2,000 just for that 13-inch, and I'm in hotels all the time, and I try to game on it. And gaming is just absolutely not happening on the 13-inch MacBook Pro models. You can do some light indie type of games, like some stuff that you will see in the Apple App Store on your iOS device. Those type of games can run good on the MacBook Pro. But once you start getting into like AAA titles like, The Witcher 3 or Tomb Raider, or if you start getting into those first-person shooter games like Call of Duty or something like that, it just won't work. So I went ahead and opted for the Vega 20 option on this MacBook, and I feel like this will be able to give me all my MacBook needs and light gaming on the side. Notice how I said light gaming for the price of whatever I popped up here. You should be able to fully game on this type of thing with that type of price. But yeah, so let's get to it. I'm going to open it up, and hopefully I'm not too disappointed, because I still have 14 days to return this sucker if it's not up to my standards and up to my needs. So, all right, so this MacBook Pro 15-inch, like I said, I just wanted it for light gaming, but it seems like, every time you purchase an Apple device, there is something new that comes out right after. So I just went ahead and made the jump and got the 15-inch MacBook Pro because it has that dedicated graphics, card in it. The Vega 20 is the max one that you can possibly get. Also, it still has the 4 Thunderbolt 3 USB-C Type C on here. I don't know if you can see that, if it's focused or not. But it also has a headphone jack still. They still have that annoying touch bar at the top of the keys, but that's just something that I think is a gimmick. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at the top row here, there are no function keys. It's just a LED lit row up there. Nevertheless, it's a MacBook, and if once you're in the ecosystem, it's really kind of hard to get out. It's kind of like how they say, once you go black, you don't go back. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up and put together, and I'll bring you in closer to the screen so you can see what kind of specs and everything. All right, so this is the 15-inch MacBook Pro, spec'd out all the way to the max, and it just has 1 terabyte of storage on it. And like I said, right across here to the top, it has that LED strip up there that they substituted instead of having the function row up there. But yeah, other than that, the size is just it's a lot wider and a bit more deep. Let's compare it to my current 13-inch MacBook Pro. You'll quickly see that the difference is pretty significant when you're looking at carrying it and traveling around with you. So if you look at that, that's the difference there. I've got a D-brand skin, a leather skin on top of my 13-inch, and I'll probably get one for the 15-inch as well. Yeah, you can kind of tell the difference in size, but as far as thickness, they are very similar. So, and that's one thing, that's the reason why I bought this. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments are going to be going crazy down below. So just make sure you comment down below and let me know how stupid I am for spending this much money on a MacBook Pro. But the reason why I got this is because of the achievement that they were able to do with such a small package. Like, they were able to cram in a graphics card, that decent graphics card, and still keep that slim form factor. And that's what really was appealing to me. So I look at it like this: if you can afford getting a MacBook Pro 15-inch with a graphics card in it, go for it. But I'm going to be honest, I couldn't afford something like this, but I did anyway. I made myself afford it, unfortunately. So, but yeah, so like I said, I'll be doing some gaming testing on here, making sure that it holds up to my standards. So make sure you guys check out my next video that I'll do here soon, comparing the speed test and gaming performance, particularly gaming performance, on the 15-inch versus the maxed out 13-inch MacBook Pro that I had. So that'll be interesting. That was the 2018 model, the 13-inch MacBook Pro. This is the, let's see, 2018 mid, maxed out, except the storage. And I had problems gaming on this MacBook because it does not have a dedicated graphics card. I'll be comparing the different models and making sure that it holds up to my standards. And the 13-inch MacBook Pro, like I said, had a lot of gaming issues. It couldn't stand up to the heavy task load GPU-wise, which is graphic performance-wise. The 15-inch should take its place. If it does, I will definitely post a video here soon, within the next week or so. So make sure you go to my channel, click on the videos, and search for the gaming performance differences between the 13-inch MacBook Pro and the latest 2019 15-inch MacBook Pro, spec'd out with a Vega 20 graphics card on it. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, friends, and I'll see you soon.